All right, first cast, first fish on. Can't believe it. Happened that fast. No idea what it was, but he took drag. Only problem I'm having today right now is that I'm fishing in a spot where there's just a load of boat traffic. And this fish is taking me all the way around the boat. I think he's a big jack. Yeah, he sure is. First cast. First cast, first fish. How's that for first cast? First cast, first fish, boom. Hit it like a ton of bricks. Man, it's gonna be a good day. Nothing like getting a fish on the first cast. It was perfect. A little piece of shrimp on a 1.5 ounce weight. Just threw it out, let it hit the bottom, and boom, immediately got hooked up. All right, so we're just using pieces of shrimp today. So let me just show you what we're doing. You'd be surprised what a little piece of shrimp like that can do. Caught some of the biggest mutton snappers I've ever caught on a piece of shrimp like that. Like a shrimp tail sometimes. Yep. Yeah, little mangrove snapper there. Can't believe he ate that whole shrimp. Definitely too small. All right, so here's like a little trick, or at least a tip to know what bait to use at what time of the year. Everybody knows the saying about match the hatch, but there's certain times of the year down here in Key Largo when the shrimp are running, and that's usually after the first couple of cold fronts. The shrimp will start running through out from the bays out to the ocean, and when that's happening, that's what the fish are eating. So you can catch fish with other stuff. You can get them with pilchards. You can get them with other baits. But when the shrimp are running, if you use shrimp, you're gonna catch fish. All right, back to fishing. Let's get a couple more on the hook. Ooh. This might be the one we were looking for. Oh, big sheepshead. Nice. One of Elizabeth's favorite fish. Oh, he's a nice sheepshead. Oh man. Haven't got a sheepshead like this in a long time. That is a monster sheepshead right there. That is a beautiful sheepshead. Just absolutely perfect. Perfectly in the corner with this circle hook. He's going in. This guy's going in the box. So now I know probably what was pecking around down there. What was giving me a hard time. Probably one of the best tasting fish in the ocean. And we say that for a lot of fish. But I mean, it ranks up there with hogfish. Anything that eats shrimp, mollusks. I said that right, mollusks. Anything that eats stuff off the bottom is always a good tasting fish. Albeit rare for me. I want to say that's probably I haven't caught a sheepshead for a very long time. Hey guys. And that is a quality fish. So if there's more of those out there, Elizabeth's gonna be real happy. The mangrove snappers here, seemingly, they're small, but the nice jack that we caught before, and of course that fantastic sheepshead, has made up for this spot so far. So he's going back. And like I said, I'm just using pieces. I'm splitting the shrimp in half. So I'm doing half with the head and then half with the tail. So far, I don't care which one it is. If your local bait shop is selling shrimp, then get some shrimp, no matter what. Always have some shrimp, even if you're going for something else. Even if we're going offshore and they have some shrimp, live shrimp I'm talking about. I'm not talking about frozen dead shrimp. I'm talking about live shrimp. We even use like little tiny pieces on gold hooks for ballyhoo, when the ballyhoo come into the chum slick. Shrimp is always a good bet. You're gonna get something with shrimp. And especially if you're fishing with kids. If you're fishing with kids, then you bring shrimp and squid. And you'll keep them guys in fish all day. All you gotta do is find a nice little channel, even inshore fishing, find a channel where there's some running water, throw out a chum bag, you're gonna get fish. And you'll have a great time. Ha, another little tiny mangrove snapper. All right, another nice one, little one. Off he goes. But not before he pooped on my boat. Thank you very much. Listen, we've been getting a lot of mail lately. And a lot of people have been telling us that they are freezing up there. Montana, Ohio, New York, upstate. I just want you to know that I feel for you guys. We're happy to bring you a little bit of Florida sunshine. Even on days like today, it's still great. I mean, It's windy and it's a little cold, but still a beautiful day down. And this is inshore fishing at its best. I mean, we do it all, right? I mean, you know, we love to go offshore, but the inshore fishing is hot also this time of year, especially. It's like Elizabeth says, she hates fishing. This is catching. We can go out all day and troll for hours and catch maybe one fish, and we're happy. But this is just kind of, you never know what you're gonna get. It's like a potpourri of fish. And sometimes you get really surprised. You know, you can get a big mutton out here. You can get a beautiful sheepshead. We seem to be in the nursery now. So I'm thinking that, I think I'm gonna move. These all seem to be small fish. I know from my experience when we go dive that the bottom could be just covered with these guys. And they will just wind up eating every single shrimp we ever had. So I'm thinking about moving to a spot I haven't tried before, but why not, right? What the heck? In my brain, I see a really nice spot, some running water, a little drop off. So I think we drop a little shrimp down there, we should be able to do it. So anytime I put a fish in the box, that's a good day. And so that beautiful sheepshead, that just made my whole day. Anything after that is just fun and gravy. We're gonna pick up that anchor and we're gonna head on out to a different spot. Follow me over there. Pretty strong fish. Gonna need that net eventually. Whoa, it's another big jack. Oh man, can they pull? Woo. There he is. Woo-hoo. Man, these guys can fight. Oh, whew. All right. We're gonna try to let this guy go, but I gotta get my boat out of the mangroves. All right. I don't know if you can see him because of the light, but yeah, he's a beauty. Trouble is I used a jig, and he swallowed that jig, so we're gonna have to just kind of get it out and keep him alive, one way or the other. All right, so here we are. I'm out now. It's only about 7:30 in the evening, and I'm just out here picking up some bait. Chummed them up. Bait is everywhere, and so got the live well going. You can't see them because it's dark, but they are just boiling behind the boat. Got on a little sabiki right here, just gently putting it in, and got one already. That didn't take long. Ooh, that's a decent sized one. Yep. So could cast net them, but if we did, then they don't tend to last near as long. Not very big, some of these, but they'll do great like for some snapper in the backcountry. Definitely not sailfish size, although there's a couple of them that are. They're absolutely everywhere around this boat right now. Whoa, I lost that one. He de-hooked himself. There we go, just picked up a double decker. I got a half a mind to throw a cast net right now. There's so many behind this boat. Here's the deal. I'm gonna attempt to throw a cast net in the dark, but they are so hot and heavy back there. It's literally driving me crazy. Oh yeah, lit up, blacked out. Oh man, literally blacked out that well. Holy mackerel. Now I gotta get all these pilchards into the live well. There are literally hundreds of fish. I'm trying to dump these into the live well. There's the live well light is on. I'm hoping we can save some of those. That's the trouble with the cast net. When you do it with the cast net, you wind up killing half of them. I gotta say, it was a good throw. Happy with the throw. Off the back of the boat, still the bow, which is a lot harder because it's lower. Here's the issue though. A lot of these got gilled, so they got gill netted. They're kind of not happy about that. So I'm going to try to let a lot of these go. That's the problem with doing cast net, because it turns into a mess. But we got bait for days. So that's a good thing. All right, get it cleaned up a little bit, just a little bit, before we get back. I gotta say, I love it out here. Even at night in the dark, it's just absolutely beautiful. We're gonna head on back. Elizabeth's been trying to hit me up, so I gotta get with her really quick and just let her know I'm okay. So anyway, great day today. Thanks a lot for hanging in there with me. We did some great daytime fishing. We did use some shrimp, and then we come out here and got some bait. You'll see this bait being used over the next couple of days. So I'm gonna get on out of here. Thanks a lot for subscribing if you are. Please do if you haven't. And we're trying to make a video, at least one video a week. So really appreciate your support. And yeah, thanks a lot for following me. We'll see you on the other side.
We are back in the kitchen and we are gonna take that gorgeous sheepshead and turn it into a super simple but amazingly delicious recipe with ingredients that you might not suspect. So follow me and I'm gonna teach you a recipe that you will love. We are gonna start out with some Coleman's mustard. Now this is dried mustard powder that you can pick up in any grocery store. It does have a little bit of a kick to it, but we like that. If you're doing an Asian style recipe and you are looking to make Chinese mustard, it's literally just this mustard and water, that's it. Some crushed red pepper. So we're adding spice on top of spice, some paprika and some pepper.
Wait, what's next?
Okay, so now we've turned this into a little dry rub, you see here. And we're gonna put it on the sheepshead. But first I took a little bit of avocado oil and spread it on here. You don't want it dripping, but there's a little bit in the pan, and I put some on the fish. And that is what is going to make the dry rub stick. Wash your hands first. Captain Dan found this recipe. And we tried it once before, maybe actually a couple times before, but we didn't film it. So I thought we'd share it with you because this is one we really like.
All right, it's ready.
Yeah, ready.
Just give me a bite of that.
Yeah, I don't know about sushi with this, but now we're just gonna put it right in the oven. You know us, it's Florida, it's always hot here, so when we can use our little baby countertop oven, we're going to, but regular oven, this oven, whatever you've got. So we've got it set to convection. We're gonna put it on about 20 minutes, but it probably will only take about 12 to 15, and we will double check it to make sure we don't overcook it. But that's literally it. Super simple, really easy to make, and into the oven it goes.
Doesn't matter how simple it is, does it taste good? Does it taste good?
We'll find out.
All right, here's the test.
Ooh, that looks
Yeah,
done to me.
it's sizzling. Yeah, I think that's done. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that looks good. So here's the deal. That is a very, very, very white meat. I haven't had this for a very long time. When we lived on the west coast of Florida, this was a staple. We would get these all the time.
All the time, we loved.
It's my mother's favorite fish. She loves sheepshead. Don't tell her we ate this one. So it's been a very long time since we've had sheepshead, and so I'm really looking forward to it. They're ugly fish. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They were an ugly fish, but they do taste marvelous. Yeah, very, very nice fish, and a little spicy because of the way we spiced it. But you don't have to do that. It's mild, and it's very flavorful because of what it eats. It tastes very similar to like a hogfish, so it's very good. Okay, your turn.
They say that this is equivalent to like crab or lobster. If you look up what does sheepshead taste like, that's what those are the returns you will get. I'm gonna be the judge of that right now. Okay, that's ludicrous. It does not taste like crab. Crab's my favorite food. It does not taste like crab.
Not even close.
And it does not taste like lobster. Maybe if you douse it in butter, sure. But then really what you're saying is it tastes like butter.
Listen, you can douse a rock in butter, it tastes like lobster.
What I will say is it's delicious. Super mild, like you said, Dan. I will actually say the amount of hot peppers and mustard that we put on here, I think would be overpowering for most people. It's not too spicy, especially not for us because we love hot things, but the fish is so mild. We've done a Mediterranean recipe that we've shown you before where we made like little pockets and we baked it. Like that, I think would be ideal for
this spice
sheepshead.
Fish.
This spice is so powerful and delicious. It almost overpowers the fish. Now, I like it because I like hot, but I think for most people it'll be a little bit overpowering. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really, really good, but here's the thing is, you said it, it's a delicate fish.
The dry rub is so good. And it's, you know what this would probably be good on? I think, you know, for everyone who's like, oh, you should try barracuda. You know what? I would try barracuda if it had that dry rub.
I'm not trying no barracuda. I'm going to tell you right now. You want to try barracuda?
I'm just saying that rub is so pungent and powerful.
This would be good on wahoo.
Oh,
because it's firm.
Yeah.
Fish.
And because it's so thick too, right?
Grouper.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Anything that's like super thick, I think could hold up to it.
Yeah. I think this would be better off with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and butter. And that's it.
Yeah. Maybe some parsley flakes for color.
A little bit of parsley flake. Yeah, I think you're right. Great fish.
Great fish and great dry rub.
Yep.
But if you like fish, this is like so mild, you could have it.
Right.
You could have it with less. What do the kids say? Do less. Do less. We could do less here. Delicious. And it's a lot. What do you think?
Yes, it's a lot. All right, so first of all, great dinner.
That
was really good. Yeah, it's very good. I like the dry rub thing.
It was good. Like I said, could be overpowering for some people, but if you don't like fish, this is the recipe for you because it's very strong.
And I'm a medium fish guy now. I'm not a, anyway, you guys know that, so we don't have to talk about that. Had a great time fishing. It was a solo trip. It was good. Got bait at the end. Hopefully you guys saw that. That was good. And yeah, just overall. All right, I'm gonna do a special shout out to George Polveromo. If you guys haven't seen his videos, and everybody probably has, he's a world-renowned fisherman. So George, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you are, a subscriber.
Sure, he's a subscriber.
And a member. Saw your video, and you're fishing in my backyard, buddy. And you guys did a great video, and so I went out there, and sure enough, bam, slammed him. So you guys should be checking out George's channel. He does a lot of good Keys fishing, and I've actually learned a lot over the years. And one of our neighbors right around the corner actually went fishing with him and did a video with him catching hogfish in North Key Largo. And that's where the hogfish are. So anyway, thanks a lot, George. That was good. Special thanks.
Oh, yes. So special shout out to George Polveromo.
Yeah.
But
thanks,
also, special shout out to Graham and one of our smallest subscribers, Emily.
Emily!
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Emily prefers diving videos, catching lobster, but it's a little too cold for us right now because we're babies. But we will be sure to get back out there and do some catching of lobster videos for you soon, Emily. But Graham sent us a picture of little tiny Emily watching our videos, and we absolutely
the TV screen looked like a building, and you were like little tiny sitting in front of it watching the Florida fishing couple. That was awesome.
So we thank you. We love when you guys send us pictures. Pictures of Florida Fishing Couple merch out there. Pictures of you watching Florida Fishing Couple videos. Send them our way, and we'll give you a shout out. Yeah,
let us know if you want a cup or you want a t-shirt or whatever. We'll make sure that happens. And standing offer, if you walk into any place that we happen to be and you got your Florida Fishing Couple cup, first one's on me.
That's right.
So that's the way that goes. All right. So with that, we want to say, Emily, thank you for following us.
Yes.
Everybody else, thank you for following us. It was a good day.
If you have not subscribed yet, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You definitely want to go hit that subscribe button and put on notifications, because whatever is going on in the YouTube world, we've had several friends, we've got friends in the YouTube world who've mentioned that their subscribers have said, hey, we're not seeing your videos anymore, what's going on? Well, push the notifications and then come visit our channel periodically, because we're putting at least one video out every week.
And it's been good content lately, so
Yeah.
it's been pretty good.
You don't want to miss it. So be sure you subscribe
There you
and put on the notification.
And with that, we will say thank you very much for
Following us.
us.
Too close.
What's next?
Are you gonna say what's next? That's been your key phrase this whole time.
Little crabs, mollusks. I have a hard time with mollusks.
You gotta talk a little bit louder. You're talking softly.
Soft. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't mean it like that. I'm a kind and gentle soul. You little redneck, you.
What?
Go ahead.
Perfect for me. And
No, I was gonna steal a bite. Never mind.
am I talking too long?
No,
would you like another bite, Dan?
No, go ahead.
Rewind.
We gotta do a teeth check.
Tooth check. Looks good. Okay, go on.
Go Juan. Dan, not Juan.
Oh my gosh.
That was
please.
good, wasn't it?
No.
That was funny. Come on. All right, anyway.
my
All right,
gosh.
so here's the, all right, ready? Shazam.